Hello everybody, welcome along to Wrestling Showdown here on the W3L Network. Thank you so much for joining me here this week. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button, which of course is your guarantee of being notified every time we unleash upon you a new episode of Wrestling Showdown. And of course, we're in Wrestlution season. Wrestlution 13, our biggest event of the year, happens at the start of September. It's going to be fantastic and you don't want to miss a single moment of Wrestling Showdown action between now and then, because so many things happening. Everybody wants to be part of Wrestlution. All the champions want to be heading into Wrestlution with their belts around their waists or shoulders or whatever it is that they wear them. Every non-champion wants to get a title to guarantee that they're going to be part of Wrestlution. So it's all to play for in the weeks running up to this mega event, which of course will be sponsored by the fantastic people like Crafty, Connoisseur. Thank you so much to them for sponsoring every W3L event this year. And of course, if you or somebody you know would like to sponsor a W3L event, maybe Wrestlution, because it's not too late, please get in touch with us. We'll tell you how to make that happen. Now here this week on Showdown, we've got a championship match. Just like I was saying, the champions want to keep their belts, the challengers want to win them. And this is for the Tag Team Championship. Krieger and TJ Rage have looked pretty impressive since winning the titles at last year's Wrestlution and show no signs of relinquishing these straps at any time soon. Facing them here on Showdown this week are the fairly new combination of the Asian sensation Umar Mohammed and Prince Asad. One of these men is a former tag team champion. The other one has had a couple of cracks at the title but has never managed to make it work. Can this new team do what nobody else has been able to do so far and unseat Rage Krieger? Let's find out by going down to ringside for this week's match.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe Fordyce here with you on Wrestling Showdown, and we are about to have a defence of the Tag Team Championship. The straps there in the possession of Krieger and TJ Rage. They're heading out to the floor to find two championship belt guardians, if you like. Those that a couple of members of the crowd hold on to the tag team title belts, and that's what they're doing, selecting them. Well, your challengers just going to stand around waiting. Prince Asad, no, not waiting any longer, jumps TJ Rage. Umar Mohammed chasing after Krieger and nails with that double axe handle. Well, it's all got out of hand, not even proper instructions or anything. The tag team champions on the back foot, trying to find a couple of kids to keep hold of the championship straps, and the challengers deciding not to wait around and waiting frustratedly. And now they've got hold of TJ Rage, who's not an easy man to move. Only run him into the post. I think it was his left shoulder that just clipped it no more. And Krieger's now got 2-on-1 odds. Don't know how the referee's going to regain control of this one. It's going to be difficult. And the bell's finally rung, and the challengers in firm control. Krieger off the ropes. Oh, breaks through it. Double clothesline takes down both of his opponents. He's a big lad, as Krieger smashed through their hands. And he's got a choice of who to go after. It's Umar Mohammed takes the uppercut. Now Prince Asad. Mohammed charging in. Oh, Krieger moved out the way. Be a bit of Mohammed's inexperience there. His lack of body weight makes him easy to hold up and even easier to throw down. Rage back on the ring apron now. The crowd, of course, love these tag team champions, Rage and Krieger. They've looked so dominant since winning the titles back at Wrestlution from Prince Asad and his regular tag team partner Saqib Ali. And I have to say, Rage and Krieger have gone on to quietly become one of the most dominant W3L Tag Team Champions ever, I think, that they've ever had. Not the flashiest reign, it's not made the most headlines, but they've been solid in all their matches. They've retained against all comers, and they've looked really strong in doing so. So I think, yeah, they've become one of the very best championship holding duos that we've ever had. Prince Asad being caught in this wrist lock. You may be thinking it's a strange combination of challengers. Certainly Asad has challenged Rage and Krieger before for the titles, because he and Saqib Ali, multiple time tag team champions. This isn't a sight you want to look up to. The massive TJ Rage dropping down off the top rope upon you. And Asad and Ali have tried to win the belts back before, haven't quite managed it. We've seen Umar Mohammed challenging Rage Krieger not that long ago right here in Showdown. And he chose Matsuo Kazuma as his tag team partner. A very experienced, very dangerous individual to be sure, but things didn't quite go their way. Snap there by TJ. He goes straight for the first cover of this match. And then applies the armbar, just maybe testing Asad to see how weakened he is, how close he is to potentially being defeated. But Mohammed this time has gone to Prince Asad, and it was the case that obviously Asad has plenty of experience in being a tag team champion in wrestling, Rage Krieger as well. And Umar Mohammed would dearly love to be a tag team champion, and he has actually attempted to gain advice and some guidance from both Asad and Ali. He looks up to them and their accomplishments here at W3L, and so it was decided, and I believe it was the case that management were happy for Rage Krieger to defend against anyone, and it was Mohammed that wanted another shot, feeling that maybe Matsuo Kazuma was the weak link last time. And certainly Asad and Ali have been after a title opportunity as well. I think management decided to put the two together and said to Prince Asad and Umar Mohammed, maybe you could pull forces and see if you do any better than you did kind of individually, if you like. If you're getting caught in the crossfire, you don't get caught in the crossfire as Rage Krieger come charging at you. And Asad, multiple times he's been backed in that corner and squashed. Now he's up on the shoulders, been held in that high bear hug, and another uppercut by Krieger. Referee being very, very lenient with these champions. One of them should be out the ring, or Krieger finally leaving. Go for a giant swing. And Rage can shift a lot of weight, and Asad, he's not like the lightest man in the world, but he's certainly easy for TJ to throw around. And on the apron, down the floor, Mohammed charging, and he's not even legal. Up he goes, and down again. And Umar Mohammed gives up the biggest experience amount in this contest. He's only been wrestling for maybe a year or two, quite frankly. He doesn't have the breadth of experience that Asad, Krieger, and especially TJ Rage has, but he's improving with every step, and learning from Asad now he can only improve him. And now he goes to the floor, and the champions going out after their challengers. I think they're still smarting from being jumped at the start of the match. But Asad's managed to gain a slight advantage. He's got Krieger in the corner. Just stepping on his throat. Never underestimate Prince Asad. And look at this, Umar Mohammed throttling Krieger. Asad distracted the referee. TJ can see it, trying to tell the ref it's always on the downsides to a tag match. We've got one referee, and hang on, Prince Asad, he's going for his first cover of the match. The referee's going to follow the flow of the action, so he'll watch the two participants in the ring, or the two that are legal, certainly. And it means that the two on the floor, or ring apron as the case may be, often get overlooked, and it allows the chicanery, like we saw, to take place if you're one of your teams anyway. It's kind of sneaky in that respect, and Mohammed went for a cover, could have choked him on the ropes, but decided to try and get a pin. And of course, don't get paid by the hour. It's a slap of the mat 3 times, or it's a submission. That's what gets you the belts. Whether it takes you 30 seconds or 30 minutes, if you've won the belts, you've won the belts. Asad and Mohammed working like a well-oiled machine here. They've obviously done a lot of training together, obviously practiced a lot of double team moves, strategised very well. I think both men have brought something to this match from their previous encounters with Rage Krieger. Asad in front control, the bigger man here. Some solid punches from Prince Asad. And Krieger's no small man. Asad dropped him quite easily with those barrage of blows. Mohammed just has Krieger in the corner. What's he going for? Taking his time. Jaw-jacking with the audience. Never a good move. The game of this a bit of inexperience coming out. But raining punches down, and Krieger gets him. He's a bigger, powerful man, and every one of these punches tells that story. But Mohammed got with a kick, leaving a little low. Doesn't look too bad though, if he allowed it. Immediately makes the tag, the more experienced member of the duo. Again, Asad now leave with a couple of opportunities to try and get the belts back off Rage and Krieger. We saw, of course, TJ and Krieger with a couple of matches against the very good Mr. UNG Mackey and Tim Wiley. And oh, they don't want that. Don't slap TJ Rage. I mean, he's usually in a fairly foul mood at the best of times. You don't want to anger him further, because at some point he's going to get in this ring. I mean, it stands to reason. And he's going to cause you a lot of grief anyway. But if you've annoyed him further, you can be in a bad place. And Umar Mohammed currently is in a bad place. Right in that foot of Krieger, who's now climbing the turnbuckles. I don't know if this is the best move for him. Asad in the far corner. And just kicks him, barely grazed him, but it's enough to unbalance him. And those knees from Mohammed finish him off. Krieger was precarious climbing those ropes. Look at all the damage he's taken so far. And that kick, I think he maybe caught him in the shoulder. Did Prince Asad as Umar Mohammed covering. And it was just enough to knock Krieger's equilibrium out of sync. Wobbled a bit, lost his footing, because again it's only a rope, it's not like a thick platform. And Mohammed slapping TJ, unless he's got a cast iron game plan, that's a bad move for him. You don't go over to poke at a sleeping tiger, not unless you're either very confident or very foolish. And Mohammed's, he's one of those two, and I guess only time will tell which it is. Asad going for a bit of a suplex, it looks like. He's certainly got enough power in his body to do it, but Krieger's a big man. She lowers the centre of gravity, gets a leg round, try and block it. Asad trying. Wow, he tried to soften him up. One punch, double Krieger over. It says midsection's maybe a little on the painful side. Maybe into the rib or something like that. Trying for a double suplex, it's not happening. Lovely move by Krieger. Suplexing both opponents at once. And okay, maybe they're not the heaviest two men in the company, but still a fair amount of mass to shift. You're looking at well over 300 pounds that Krieger suplex at once. And he is sucking air. He knows he needs to make that tag. TJ Rage, he is a bundle of pent-up frustration. When he gets the tag, if he gets the tag, he will explode into this ring. And woe betide whoever's standing in there. And even the referee will need to watch out. Krieger crawling across, he knows where his partner is, and he makes the tag, and here comes TJ. And Prince Asad being flattened like he's not even there. Mohammed still pulling himself up in the corner. Asad swings a clothesline. You want to see a suplex? There's one for you. In comes Mohammed, who swings. TJ's got him. And a low angle German suplex, just to add that bit more impact. And with such ease, TJ Rage throwing Umar Mohammed around. And again, that's 3 in a row. Another one. And a fourth one, and just lobbed him. Just sent him packing. And Umar Mohammed, like it was a pillow, just launched through the air. And TJ Rage just biding his time, waiting for Asad to come to charge. Oh, made the mistake of jumping at TJ. He's caught hold of him. And I mean, with one arm he's holding him. That's how strong TJ is. And out goes Asad. Mohammed. Oh, he mistimed it. TJ caught the foot. And he doesn't know where he is. Mohammed can't quite reach TJ, and he doesn't realise where Krieger is. Mohammed made a big mistake there. Spins him round. Oh, big uppercut by Krieger. Mohammed, he just moved into rubber leg street. Other champions looking to finish this one off. Don't get at all surprised when I think they are. Lovely combination move, powerbomb reverse neckbreaker. Oh, and at the last split second, Prince Asad broke it up. That was as near as it gets. Even TJ Rage can't believe it. Now they can cry. Oh, a kick from Asad. That was ultra close. If Asad hadn't got in that last second, it would have been all over. Oh, and Asad catching Krieger. Boots him. Lovely jumping reverse neckbreaker. Krieger rolls out to the apron and now falls to the floor. It's a solid floor as well. Asad ordering Mohammed around. Not happy with the way the match has gone, having to save him like that. Super kick to TJ. Mohammed off the ropes and boots him in the chin. TJ drops down. Asad directing traffic and TJ kicks out. 2 kicks and still he keeps going. And they both delivered everything they had into those ones. And TJ could do with tagging out, but he doesn't have a partner to tag out to yet. Asad with those punches. Krieger coming back up. And again, you need to isolate one opponent if you're going to win one of these matches. Asad ordering Mohammed around. Obviously Asad sees himself as a leader of this team. He certainly has the more experience, he's had the more success, he's the veteran in this combination. Just telling Mohammed what to do as he gets lodged at the ropes, and Mohammed lost his footing. He tried to keep it but he slipped, and a spear. And TJ Rage, he's so powerful. Oh my god, Mohammed falls off the apron. Rage is so powerful, he doesn't need to get a long run at you. Even a short distance when he spears you, it is effective. And Mohammed, Rage grabs him. I think the magic's about to be killed yet again. Rage and Krieger with a double cover, and they score the pinfall victory and retain the Tag Team Championship. It's a popular victory here on Wrestling Showdown. The champions still with the belts around their waist, and here come their belt holders in the ring to celebrate their successful title defence. Wrestlution's on the horizon. Can they retain the belts until Wrestlution? Can they make it a year-long plus reign? We'll find out in due course.
Rage and Krieger retain the Tag Team Championship, and it looks very much like they'll be headed to Wrestlution as the champions. Asad and Mohammed, though, are they going to be teaming up again? I mean, Asad didn't really seem happy with the way Mohammed conducted himself in the match. In fact, that Mohammed was the one getting beaten. Asad wasn't happy about that at all. Perhaps he'll be going back to his usual team with Saqib Ali. More on that in the not too distant future. Now, as I mentioned before, Wrestlution 13's on the horizon. The start of September. Full details available on our social media. Thanks, of course, to Crafty Connoisseur for sponsoring Wrestlution and all of our events this year. And of course, if you want tickets to Wrestlution, if you want to know about our exclusive events, when they're happening, where they're happening, hit up our website, W3LWrestling.com. You can, of course, sign up to the mailing list for a whole bunch of cool information first before it gets released to the public. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, join us on Instagram, subscribe to the very channel you're watching, and then come back here in 7 days' time after, of course, using the hashtag W3L Wrestling Showdown. Because I'll bring you more amazing wrestling. So much happening in the weeks leading up to Wrestlution. I'll start telling you about matches you're going to be seeing at Wrestlution very, very soon. So don't miss an episode. I'll see you in 7 days' time.